Hi there, I'm Andrew. Welcome to Urban Rider for another look at some of the world's finest riding gear. Today we're going to introduce you to the Nixon Landlock 20-litre rucksack. This is a fantastic item from a new range of luggage from Nixon, and this is something that offers massive versatility, not just on the motorcycle, but also in your everyday adventurous lifestyle. Nixon is a brand, they've been making watches for years and have a very sort of classic, timeless design to the looks of the watches, which you can find a selection of over at urbanrider.co.uk. But their real sort of focus is across surf, skate, motorcycle, just general adventure lifestyle. And that really infuses itself into the versatility of their backpacks. The Landlock 20 that we have here is £49, which I think is really wonderful indeed. And it just has such a nice look to it. I've been using this for the last few days. I got caught out in a thunderstorm yesterday and I was trying to test out the waterproofing elements of it. So I had something in every single pocket, but actually it performed really well. Very comfortable, so I was very impressed indeed. The body of the bag is a rubberized canvas, which looks great. It has an almost leather-like appearance to it, but it also is robust and abrasion resistant, and it keeps a nice structure and shape to it. Some cheap rucksacks sometimes look a little bit sad and droopy when they're not nicely filled out. That's not the case with the Landlock. I think it looks great, and it was very comfortable to wear, and that surprised me as well, being a 20 litre, how much it actually fit in it. My day today is claimed 40 litres, and there's no doubt I can actually get more in this, partly due to the clever use of the pockets. So 20 litres is enough for a day bag, it's enough for commuting, and you wouldn't really want to load a bag like this up with more than that. So I think it works really well for what it's designed to be used for. In terms of those features, well, there's lots. This is the pouch, this modular pod at the front. This is a clever padded pouch which will fit things like a smartphone in, no problem. At the moment I've got an iPhone 10 and a SD card carry case, back to back, no problems getting that in. Really easy access, obviously not overly secure in that sense, but very easy to access nonetheless. And you can easily remove that. A Velcro overlay flap on the back means that you can take that off if you don't want it there. If you wanted to, there's another one of those flaps on the side, and it's easy enough to slot that on there so that you could have this left free. And that would be so that you could use these hidden carry straps, which are located either side at the lower and upper parts of the bag. You can clip something on there and hold that in place. So the fact that they hide away is just a nice thought through detail, cleaning up the look of the bag if you don't need to be carrying something on the front. Easy to adjust, simple plastic buckle system we're all familiar with. Nixon branding on the little patch at the bottom here. As you see on this underside, really hard wearing denier nylon, which is going to give you lots of abrasion resistance, and also it's padded so that you can chuck the bag around, throw it along the floor, and it's going to protect your valuables inside. On the top of the bag, on the overlay flap, we have a zip pocket, and this is called a media pouch. So inside it's fleece lined, making it soft, meaning that it won't risk scratching any things like screens of phones and watches and so on if you want to put things in there. Also goggles, glasses, similarly useful to put in there. I actually put my house keys in there because it's a nice easy pocket to access. A really robust molded padded nylon carry strap. Again, high quality, not a little cheapy feeling strap. It feels great. The actual straps themselves across the chest are padded with that aero mesh fabric just to keep it nice and cool, but also comfortable and secure. You have a sternum strap which is adjustable with an elastication element to it as well, and also adjustability on those chest straps. The ergonomics are really good. I had this fully loaded and I was very comfortable riding along with this. This is maybe not the style of rucksack you'd want for sort of enduro riding, really spirited riding, sports bike riding, that kind of thing, because it's not got as many of the strap systems around the chest that you get on those dedicated motorcycle rucksacks. But for commuting in, for regular riding, it absolutely is perfectly good indeed. And you've got this padded section on the back, so that was really comfortable as well. Nice flat shape to it. Nixon logo cleverly incorporated into that. You also have a little zipper here at the top, which is A4 width, and that means you can store documents in it nice and easily. I've always got paperwork that I need to carry from home to the office and vice versa, and it's really useful having something like that you can just specifically keep separate to the rest of the bag so that your paperwork doesn't get all folded and ruined. There's another zip I forgot to mention, sorry, around the front, and that can go underneath this little overlay pod flap, which is useful as well. Again, nice little detailing on this nylon hard-wearing interior with the logos of the Nixon branding. I think that looks really smart as well. So simple buckle overlay system there, which works very well. Drawstring opening to the main body of the bag, and inside the bag there is some really nice partitions for organising your wallet and various other things you may be carrying. It works really well, and I found this bag very, very useful relative to the size as well. Another thing about it, is this side zip. Now, I'm sure it does exist in other bags, but I haven't seen it myself, and I find this very, very useful indeed, because if you want to get something in the bottom, you only have top access, you've got to rummage through, it's not easy to find, and it can take time, or you have to take things out. Here, you can open it up, and you can just reach in and get whatever you want. I think that's really neat, and also the fact is, you've got a very, very well integrated laptop carry compartment as well. So on other websites I looked at that were advertising the same product, they described this as a 14-inch laptop carry case, and I thought that would be really annoying if it's not a 15-inch, because most people have a 15-inch laptop. So I tried it, and although you do have to use every tooth available and it's a bit of a squeeze, it does fit a 15-inch MacBook Pro that's a few editions old quite easily. So there's no problems there, and it has really nice padding either side as well. So that means your laptop can be taken with confidence, very securely, freeing up loads of space in this main body. And referring again to the 40-litre I use day to day, no laptop compartment, so I have a laptop protective bag for it, and then it just basically leaves very little space aside from that in the main bag itself. So I think that works really, really well. So ultimately, the Nixon Landlock 20, it's a bag that I think for the price is very, very hard to find fault with. It's not a 100% waterproof bag, so if you are going away for longer journeys or it's really raining, you may want to get some third-party cover, which is easy enough to find and relatively cheap to do so. But I rode home, it's a 40-minute journey in really horrible rain, and everything was absolutely fine. I didn't have any waterproof bags within the bag, which I probably should have done. But just to say, it actually copes pretty well. So I think a great bag indeed. Check out the rest of the range. The Smith is very similar. It just has a slightly different appearance and layout. And there's a bigger version of this. Again, slightly different features too. There are 6 in total, all wonderful, all well priced. So let us know your thoughts and opinions, comments and feedback as always, and stay tuned for more video reviews of the world's finest riding gear. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye.